The world of tennis has seen many heated rivalries, but none quite like the intense feud between two rising stars that have captured the attention of fans worldwide. From a chance encounter to fierce competition, Medvedev and Tsitsipas have captivated the tennis world since their unforgettable 5-set match at the US Open in 2018. As the tennis world braces for their upcoming showdowns, the debate takes a new turn. Will Medvedev's tactical brilliance prevail against Tsitsipas's raw power? Or will the Greek's relentless aggression be too much for the Russian to handle? In this video, we take you guys inside the craziest rivalry, Tsitsipas versus Medvedev. Daniil Medvedev and Stefanos Tsitsipas are two rising stars in men's tennis, and their rivalry has been heating up in recent years. Both players have had significant success in the ATP Tour, and their head-to-head encounters have always thrilled the crowd with some harsh exchange of words. But before we step into this crazy rivalry, we gotta take you back, way back, to the origin of both of these stars and how everything led to their rivalry. Born in Russia, Medvedev grew up in a tennis family. His mother, Olga Medvedev, was a professional tennis player, and his father, Sergei Medvedev, is a tennis coach. Medvedev began playing tennis at a young age and quickly showed promise. He trained at the tennis academy of Marat Safin, the former world #1 player from Russia, and also spent time at the Mouratoglou Academy in France, where he trained alongside future stars of the ATP Tour, Stefanos Tsitsipas and Alexander Zverev. In 2014, Medvedev made his debut on the ITF junior circuit and had some success, reaching a career-high ranking of number 13 in the world. He also won the doubles title at the 2014 Junior Australian Open with his partner Roman Safulin. After transitioning to the professional tour, Medvedev steadily improved his ranking and began to make a name for himself on the ATP Tour. In 2018, he won his first ATP title at the Sydney International and won the Winston-Salem Open in August of that year. Since then, Medvedev has continued to rise in the rankings and establish himself as one of the top players in the world. He has won several more ATP titles, including the 2019 Shanghai Masters and the 2020 Paris Masters, and won his first Grand Slam at the 2021 US Open. Now, on the other hand, Tsitsipas was also born to a tennis family in Athens, Greece. In 2016, Tsitsipas won the boys' doubles title at Wimbledon with his partner Kenneth Reisma. Tsitsipas turned pro in 2017 and made his Grand Slam main draw debut at the French Open that year. In 2018, Tsitsipas had a breakthrough season, winning his first ATP title at the Stockholm Open and reaching his first Masters 1000 final at the Rogers Cup in Toronto, where he defeated 4 top 10 players before losing to Rafael Nadal in the final. Tsitsipas became the first Greek player to reach the top 10 in the ATP rankings in 2019, a year in which he won 2 ATP titles and reached the semifinals of the Australian Open. The bitter rivalry started at the 2018 Miami Open, a competition known for its competitive environment and humidity. During their first match against each other, when both players were still ranked outside the top 50, Medvedev and Tsitsipas split the first 2 sets. Medvedev eventually won the match 6-2 in the third set, but not before Tsitsipas had taken a comfort break during a game and neglected to apologize for a lucky net cord, which appeared to have annoyed Medvedev. After the match, Tsitsipas reportedly muttered "bullshit Russian" under his breath as he shook hands with Medvedev. In response, Medvedev shouted from his chair, "Please refrain from such language," before going to the net to confront Tsitsipas about his behavior. Medvedev called out Tsitsipas for taking a long bathroom break and not apologizing for a lucky shot. Medvedev asked Tsitsipas if he wanted to talk face-to-face about it. The umpire stepped in to try and defuse the situation, but Tsitsipas quickly left the court without saying anything else. Since then, there hasn't been any reconciliation between the two. Both of them have very different personalities. Medvedev is known for being quirky and confrontational, and even played the role of a pantomime villain at the 2019 US Open. However, he won over the crowd by the end of the tournament when he made it to his first Grand Slam final. On the other hand, Stefanos Tsitsipas is known for his outgoing personality, on-court flair, and love for artistic expression. He often expresses himself through social media, sharing his interests in philosophy, music, and photography with his fans. He has a strong sense of individuality and often speaks his mind on and off the court, which can make him a polarizing figure to some. The rivalry continued at the 2019 ATP Finals. During the round-robin matches, Stefanos Tsitsipas secured a stunning victory over world number 3 Daniil Medvedev, ending his previous 0-5 losing record against him. This win went a long way toward healing the emotional wounds caused by their heated confrontation at the Miami Open back in 2018. Now, if you recall, during that match, Medvedev had accused Tsitsipas of calling him a derogatory name, which led to a confrontation between the two after the match. Medvedev had taken issue with Tsitsipas not apologizing for a lucky net cord during the game. It is a gentleman's game after all. But Tsitsipas claimed he had simply forgotten about it due to his intense focus on the match. After shaking hands, Medvedev confronted Tsitsipas, accusing him of being unsportsmanlike and calling him a small kid who didn't know how to play. But the rivalry took a sharp turn at the 2022 Australian Open, where the number 2 seed Medvedev and the number 4 seed Tsitsipas faced off in the semifinals. Both players were fined by the ATP for their behavior during the match. Medvedev was fined 12,000 Australian dollars for his unsportsmanlike conduct toward the chair umpire Jaume Campistol. During a changeover in the second set after a double fault, Medvedev lost his temper and repeatedly yelled at the umpire saying, "His father can talk every point? Bro, are you stupid? His father can talk every point? Can his father talk every point?" He also called Campistol a small cat for not citing Tsitsipas for on-court coaching. Tsitsipas's father, Apostolos, was giving his son advice in Greek from the player's box, which tournament officials eventually discovered in the fourth set in a sting operation using Greek umpire Eva Asdaraki Moore. Tsitsipas received a coaching warning and was fined 5,000 Australian dollars. After this warning, Tsitsipas failed to win another game, and Medvedev managed to improve his return game, ultimately winning 7-6, 4-6, 6-4, 6-1. After the match, Medvedev expressed regret over his reaction to the umpire, saying, "I think we can say it was funny, but I was definitely out of my mind." In the same year, the two rising stars ignited their feud once again at the 2022 ATP Finals. But this time, Tsitsipas got the better of former world number 1 Daniil Medvedev. Medvedev and Tsitsipas competed in a crucial match during the group stage of the ATP Finals, where the loser would be eliminated from the tournament. Tsitsipas comfortably won the first set, but Medvedev fought back in a dramatic second set tiebreaker, where he saved 3 match points and eventually won on his 4th set point. Despite being up a break in the third set, Medvedev was unable to serve out the match due to a couple of untimely double faults, and Tsitsipas dominated the final tiebreaker, winning 6-3, 6-7, 7-6. Although neither player advanced beyond the group stage, their match was highly competitive and entertaining nonetheless. It's widely acknowledged that both players are among the best in the world, a fact that became apparent when they first crossed paths in 2018. This is further evidenced by their current top 5 world rankings and 7 head-to-head matches to date. Currently, Medvedev is leading the head-to-head clash 7-4, but who knows, this might change in the future. Apart from their feud on the court, things have also gotten quite spicy off the court. After winning against Andrei Rublev in the Dubai 2023 final, Medvedev has thrown some harsh comments at Tsitsipas, and fans have taken these comments as a reply to Tsitsipas' post-match interview at the 2022 ATP Finals. The Russian likely aimed to boost Rublev's morale by taking a jab at Stefanos Tsitsipas, who had made unkind comments towards Rublev after a match at the ATP Finals in Turin last November. Tsitsipas had remarked, "I didn't feel in danger, but I tried to do something new. It's a shame. I feel like a better player, and I felt I could do more today." Medvedev, standing up for his friend Rublev, commented bluntly, "Not so long ago, I remember reading that a player said that Andrei doesn't have many weapons at his disposal. Well, yes, he prevailed with the few weapons he has available. He took advantage of these to be able to win today. Andrei, I hope you beat this guy many times, other times." While both of these players are determined to get the best of each other, the rivalry could get exciting for the world of tennis in the years to come. With Daniil Medvedev and Stefanos Tsitsipas being both in the top 5, there is so much still to come.